that, or
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it looks like we're streaming live. Hopefully we are. Like I said, if not, I'm sure there will be a message from Mike coming through. But Justine, as I was just explaining to Emily and to whoever's watching here, excuse the appearance. I'm in my lovely kitchenette in Libertyville, Illinois, where we're visiting family, and it's just a little bit earlier here, so not put together, but vacation. So what are you going to do?
enjoy it.
Yeah. So welcome, Justine and Emily. So good to have you both here as our Spotlight premium members of Grow. And anyone else, please feel free to jump right on and jump into the conversation with us. I'm going to try to access it so I can see some comments here. Oh, Thonda's here. Hey, Thonda, great to have you watching. Yeah, so we're giving Mike a little bit of a break today. Mike, as you both know, he is just the driver of Grow. He's the idea guy. He gets things happening. He's put together all of these great committees, and finally we're going to give him just a little bit of a break this morning. But want to thank you both. You both have been such great supporters of Grow from the very beginning and involved. Justine just saw you at one of our events just a couple of weeks ago. And so just want to thank you both for your involvement.
Thank you. I love being a part of it. It's been really awesome. So thanks for putting it together and putting all the work in to make sure we have all these events. It's been really great. So thank you.
I'm so glad. I agree. I feel like it's just been so much fun, and it's been such a great way to get to meet other business owners, business professionals here in the area. So grateful for all of you. All right, so we want to start out by doing, excuse me, our member spotlight. Mike spun the wheel last week. I'm going to try to spin the wheel in a few more minutes, and picked 3 premium Grow members to spotlight. We have 2 of them with us here, Emily Willis and Justine Duquette. And then I'll talk a little bit about our 3rd member, Matt Goehle, in just a minute. But Emily, I just welcome you. If you would, just share a little bit about yourself and the work you do. Just tell us and our members about yourself. We'd really appreciate that.
Awesome. Well, first, Connie, thank you so much for having me here. I'm really, really excited to share a little bit about myself and to hear a little bit more about Justine and have you talk about Matt. So a little bit about myself. So I don't know, there's so much, I guess, in 22 years of my life that I could talk about, but I guess I'll start from where I was previously before working at Alliance Advisory Group. I was a server and front house manager at a restaurant in my hometown. It's back in Horseheads, Corning, Elmira area, so about 2.5 hours away. And then I went to college. I went to Alfred University, got my associate's and bachelor's business administration. And then I realized, it's time for a big girl job and got to get out in the world and start my career. And I've always loved finance, and I've always loved money and learning about money and educating others, being mentored. And I knew that I could make a difference in the world. So I decided to start applying to different jobs, and it was right during COVID. And luckily I was able to hook up with some of my leaders right now, Matt Vahue, Steve Constantine. I was able to talk to them and really got my foot in the door there and have been loving it since. So really what I do there is I help educate around financial literacy and really create confidence and clarity in our clients' financial worlds. And that could, it means a whole lot of bunch of different things, and I could go into depth, but it's very, very in-depth. So that's kind of the gist of what I'm doing now. Other than that, I guess some of my hobbies, if you want to hear about that.
Sure.
Awesome. Yeah. So some of my hobbies, I love reading. I love reading motivational books, inspiring books, memoirs, so on and so forth, and listening to podcasts. I've been listening to this one podcast called The Gold Digger, and it's Jenna Kutcher, and she's great. I love all the inspirational, motivational things that she talks about, and it relates to some of what I'm doing, but also a little bit not, but that's perfectly fine. Other than that, I love to hike. I love to walk. I love animals. I love gardening. So yeah, a whole bunch of stuff that I love to do. So
Oh, love
thank
it.
you.
Well, and actually, if I could take it back just a little bit to when you were talking about the work that you do, that you help your clients with their financial literacy, is there one aspect or another, or just a few that you see that keep coming up for your clients that they tend to struggle with when it comes to that?
Yeah, great question. So we really take them through a simple process, a 4-step process. And like I said, I could go really in depth, but I think some of the things that we see most common is cash flow issues and really understanding where your money is coming from and where it's going. And a lot of people, we try to see, or we try to, so we, it's kind of hard to explain, but we try to tell your money where to go rather asking where it went.
Oh, I
So
love that.
if you start telling your money where to go, automatically save here, automatically save there, instead of, the next month saying, oh my gosh, where did all my money go? It could make a huge difference. So I think that's one aspect that we see a lot is cash flow issues and just not understanding the cash flow. So we really take the time to make sure you understand where you are right now in your financial world to help you get to where you want to be in those goals that we discussed during one of our first meetings, our introduction meeting.
Oh, I love that. My husband and I started automatic saving. I just happened upon a book when I was around 30 or 35, and I'm so grateful for that. But every once in a while we talk about, boy, if we had learned about this earlier, imagine where we'd be, So I imagine you are just such a gem, well, to people of all ages, but especially to people who are young and starting out. And you're never too old, but it just makes such a difference the younger you are. So really kudos to you in sharing with people how to, it sounds like, more control your money than have your money control you.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting. And we realize, financial literacy is not a common, subject that kids learn about. And if you could start at the younger ages and, work through them through their working years and so on and so forth, then it could make a huge change in the community and in the world. And that's really what we're here to do is make a change and bring value into our clients' lives.
Oh, I love that. And for anybody watching, like Emily mentioned, you have a pretty significant team of people who work together. So I'm sure you support each other, and I'm sure people have different areas of expertise, so can really help your clients in a multitude of ways, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, my team is great. We all have each other's backs. And if I don't know an answer to a question, I always, leverage my team. That's what they're there for, and they're great. Yeah. I love working with them.
Oh, that's fantastic. And I will post your contact information. And again, Emily is with Alliance Advisory Group, right? Yep. And and of course, I have to ask you on the personal stuff that you enjoy, because I love to hike as well. Do you have some? And of course, being from Corning, you also have beautiful areas down there too. So do you have a favorite hiking place in this area?
Honestly, I haven't really gotten out much to do a lot of hiking in this area. I've done a lot of walking throughout my neighborhood. But I joined, I think, a Western New York hiking group on Facebook. I can't remember the exact name, but I joined them, and I see individuals talking about different trails all the time. So I would like to get out there soon. Hopefully, within the next couple days if the weather stays nice.
Right. Yeah.
But other than that, a couple different trails back home. I love, there's Tanglewood trails. There's a couple smaller trails there. Obviously Watkins Glen is a big one. And then my family and I, we used to go up to the Adirondacks every year, and we would hike multiple trails out there, and it's just beautiful. The scenery and the weather, it's great.
It really is. As I mentioned, I'm from Illinois, which is just flat. So it's such a treat to live in Western New York and explore Western upstate New York. It is so, so beautiful. And I agree with you. I've joined the Western New York hiking challenge as well, and have gotten into their different events every time. And it's just been a great way to learn the different trails, really for a pretty wide radius around Buffalo.
So, yeah. I feel like people are, looking for hiking partners all the time. So it's a great way to meet people as well.
Totally. Yeah, completely agree. So yeah, well, thank you. And Justine, we'd love to hear about you. And I mean, talk about somebody who's involved in so much. Maybe Mike Anderson and you work harder than anyone else I know, but I mean, with all of your different locations now, will you share with us more about, and Justine Duquette is the owner of Cup of Communitea, which is amazing. So please share about what you do and about your shops and what you're excited about in your work right now.
I will. Thank you so much. I feel like I do just as much as other people. I'm just very social, so I'm there, so people see. And I enjoy being around people. I get my energy from others, and I love Grow for being able to talk with other business owners, because they just spark different ideas. They have different ways to get through challenges. Like, that's what I've found has been so great about Grow. So it's helped me grow, pun intended, I guess, community. So I actually bought my tea shop. So Cup of Communitea is a tea shop, and I bought it from the previous owner who had it for about 8 years. I bought it March of 2020, right before the shut down about 11 days later, and then got really creative through COVID. That's a whole nother story, but we survived it. And honestly, we thrived a bit with just some of our interesting marketing and how we got close to our customers. So our original shop is on Main Street in Williamsville. If anyone knows where Squeeze or Devolio's is, we're right across the street from them. So there we have about 200 different teas that we source from about 25 to 30 different countries. And you can come in, we have a whole wall that you can sample, smell, and kind of enjoy the process of finding what you love. And then of course we can walk you through everything you need as well. So that's our Williamsville location. But recently in April, we actually expanded downtown. So we're inside of a house that's called Heareth House, and it's really unique. Every room in the house is a different women-owned business. And we even have like little wall nooks that people have their stuff on, also women-owned. So we have down there what we call our tasting room. And we call it that because we have a little bit of retail, but we have a full tea bar menu. So everything is made from our loose leaf teas. And we've had some fun with it, gotten creative. Some of our summer specials are root beer floats. So we make it from our root beer tea. And yeah, I like your face, Connie. I like when people do that, because they're like, what? We have a root beer tea. So we actually make it into a syrup, put it over vanilla ice cream, and then carbonate it. So we have the root beer syrup on the ice cream, and then we make like a root beer soda, and then we pour it on top, and you can have like a fun root beer float. It came from hanging out with my family. It's one of my dad's favorite drinks. So we tried to make it for Father's Day, and the next day I put it on the menu. So if you come down, we have really creative, different stuff. It's not your normal like grab and go hot tea bar. And then we actually are inside of Bartend in North Tonawanda, which is a bar studio. And so we have a retail wall and a to-go tea fridge. So you can grab a mason jar of tea before, during, or after your workout and kind of rehydrate. And we try and put in different blends that help with different body function or energy or stuff like that. So we've grown quite a bit. It definitely was a team effort. My family's helped out, my friends, especially through COVID, Grow giving me a lot of insight, and just meeting all the different business owners. So it's been a wild ride, but it's been a complete like learning experience and journey. And yeah, I'm excited to see where we go next.
Yeah, I am too, and really enjoying the locations that you have now. I know whenever I'm at a loss for a gift, I go into your Williamsville location because, in addition to the teas, you have all of these great the little things that sit on of course I have the wrong terminology, on the cup to steep the tea.
All of the infusers. Yep, we have all the accessories people need. We also, I do often try and shout out, we have these little sample packs. So we do samples of the tea for like 2 to 3 cups. So you can just try it out. And so we put together these curated packs of like, you could take a trip around the world. You can do a whole dessert one. We have a happy hour pack. So we put all the different samples in there with little tea bags so they can make their own, and even tasting cards. They can remember what they like. So it's like an all-in-one package. So you can just give it to someone and they have everything they need, which has been huge, especially at the holidays. But it is a great, easy gift. And I appreciate you thinking of us for that.
Yeah. Both well, the two locations I've been to, they're just amazing. Here at House too. My goodness, yes. I think I bought something from almost every vendor when I was there last time I was there.
It's hard not to. I buy stuff all the time. I just bought a bag from Knotted Fox, a candle from Naked Up North. I have macrame actually in the room that I'm in right now hanging. So it's, of course, all of their stuff is amazing over there.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And again, we'll be sure to post your information in the chat as well. Speaking of which, I see Mike was here a while ago. I don't know if he's still on, but he's checking things out. So hope I'm trying to do you justice, Mike. I know I'm not, but I'm doing my best. And anybody else who's on watching live or the replay, please say hello in the comments. Let us know you're here. It's great to have you here. And Justine, like we talked about with Emily, what about in your off time? When you do have off time, what do you enjoy doing?
So it is going to connect to my business, but I will say that a huge reason why I rebranded the name to Community is because I'm very ingrained in nonprofit and like community stuff. It's a big passion of mine. After college, I did a year of AmeriCorps and worked with children whose parents were incarcerated through a mentorship program. And I just kind of learned, it opened a whole world, and I had volunteered before, but it just took a different meaning on for me. And so I've really followed that the last 10 years. And so kind of like doing community work and giving back through different ways, like that's something that I do a ton of. So that's kind of where our name came from. But if I'm not volunteering, what I'm actually doing is I work full-time as well. So I'm taking an early lunch today. And after this meeting, I'm going to hit the tennis courts for my lunch. It is my favorite thing to do all year round. It's the most relaxing Zen thing I could ever do. So my sister and I have played for over 20 years now, and we just get together. We try and like schedule it multiple times a week and hit the court. So that's like a big passion of mine outside of tea.
Oh, love it. Love it. I don't know where I am right now. It's like a heat index of 110. It's insane, but has it cooled off a little back there? Are you able to get out now?
It's really hot this week. It's raining. So we're trying to make sure the courts aren't like wet, but yesterday was like, it was 90 earlier in the week. Yesterday was like high 80s. It's really hot and sticky. Yeah, it's not a pleasant, you're sweaty at the end of the hour, but you feel really great.
True. Well, hopefully better tennis weather next week. I'm looking forward to coming back to some cooler weather. Well, then I'd also like to mention the third premium member who was selected last week, and that's Matt Goehle. Matt, actually, he texted me before we jumped on. He's also on vacation this week, and he doesn't have internet where he's at. So just a brief message, but wanted to say hello. And so I just wanted to share a little bit about what Matt does. Matt is the owner of STEM Automotive. And I don't know about you ladies, but I see the STEM vans all over the place. So he's a come to you automotive maintenance and repair company. And he must have grown quite a bit in the last few years, because I know he does have all of these vans and employees who come out, and I've heard wonderful things about his work and how nice, like Emily, we were just talking about, right? You just had the flat issue with your car, and how nice to have somebody just to come right on out and take care of that for you. So we're really grateful to have Matt as one of our premium members as well, and to give him a spotlight. And I'll also include his information in the chat so people know how to contact him as well. So, all right, well, I wanted to share a little bit about our upcoming events. As we do, we have our Monday kickoffs. Ladies, it's up to you. We'll be here for maybe another 5 or so minutes, so you're welcome to stay, or if you need to go, that's fine too. But so just wanted to share about the events. We've got the Monday kickoffs. On Monday, we've got Alexia Harvin of BLK Python Boutique. I met her at the 1-year anniversary party. I'm sure the fashion in her boutique is amazing. And she'll be talking and giving us some inspiration in the morning. And then we have some other people line up. Christy Mitchell is after that. She's a wonderful digital marketer who is very data driven. So she'll be teaching us more about our digital marketing and how we can use the data to improve that. And then we've got the Grow Open House on the 18th. We have an office in the space. I'm drawing a blank on the location, but we'll have links to that event. But that's Grow. It's Wilcox Financial, Powerhouse Financial Coaching. There are a few different businesses in there, but we've got some vendors that are going to be there. I don't know if you ladies know Marlita Stansberry. She's the owner of Pacific Underground Catering, and she's going to be catering that event. Yeah. Her food, amazing.
I haven't had her food, but I asked for a recommendation and so many people gave her. It was awesome. So I can't wait to try.
Oh yeah, she's helped me out with a few things, and oh my God, it's just wonderful. She's got some cooking classes too. So that she's got a location down in East Aurora. So anyway, so we have that open house coming up, and then we have our next nonprofit networking with Accessible Academics that we're going to be on the lakefront. We've got Shish Kebab Heaven doing the catering for that. So we'll have some good barbecue out there. And John Adams, our premium member, who is he has FranNet, amazing person for matching people up with franchises. He's our big sponsor for that event. And let's see, what am I forgetting here? That's what we've got coming up in the immediate future. And hopefully we'll see you ladies at one or two of those. I know you pop in when you can.
For sure.
Yeah. And all right. So now here we go. I'm going to try the wheel here to pick 3 more people for next week. Oh no. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right, well, this one might be a bust. Give me a second here. I'm not sure why this isn't popping up right now, but there we go. All right, this is, let's see, are you guys seeing the wheel?
It's loading for me.
Same.
Okay. This could be a function of my having a very slow laptop with me here. All right, have we got it now? I think I'm seeing it. But I think I've frozen both of you.
It says that you started screen sharing. Oh, now I see it.
I see it.
All right, let's give it a go. I'm not going to try to do anything fancy with it like full screen. Let's just get our spotlight people here.
Sounds good.
You can say that I'm a needy kind of guy. Would you take my love and then you push me to the side and tell me why?
You know what, guys? Was it spinning at all for you?
A little.
It wasn't spinning much for me. I think what I'm going to do, somebody did pop up there and I'll announce that one, but I think I'm going to do the other one separately because unfortunately my little laptop on vacation here is not handling all of this very well. So we'll do that and post it later. But thank you very much for being here. And thank you for staying on for the entire live, Justine and Emily. Really appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you so much for having me. It was great.
My pleasure. And for anyone watching, if you'd like to join our Grow Premium membership, we do these lives every Thursday. Select a premium member to 3 premium members to spotlight and have a chance to discuss their work. And it's just been really neat learning a lot about both of you and talking about Matt. So have a great rest of your week and weekend, and we'll be seeing you.
Thanks, Connie. Bye, Justine.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Emily.